Welcome back to Age of Imprisonment, which is a game that's far better than I expected. And I've been playing way more than I expected. Like, I didn't expect to be streaming the entirety of this game, but I am. You know, oddly enough. I didn't intend for that, but where is this? Oh, it's up here. Completely coincidental, to be honest. I was just like, now wandering off, but do I have to choose? Only character to record is Mineru. Or Minoru. Sorry, off stream I was noticing these aside missions give you a lot of shit, and they unlock new ones. And I hadn't been bothering to do any of these, and I feel like I should. But then I was like, okay, actually doing some of these is helpful. It's things like use a two-handed weapon, defeat a number of enemies, or just have these two enemies in your party, defeat a certain number of whatevers. But the one I wasn't noticing was like, oh, feed the shrooms to the base or whatever, or feed the other things to the base or whatever. And I hadn't been doing that, so I did a bunch of those and I unlocked a bunch of shit. Fun fact, they do all these little, there's tons of just little missions. Who do I actually want to play as? This is a story mission, so I feel like I should inherently play as someone a little bit more important. Fuck it. You know what? You know? Fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
I wonder what this'll do.
I don't know. What is it gonna do, Zelda? Beautiful. I'm breaking the rules. Come on, oh, Kalima looked weird. He's got, he had like weird Mario legs.
Raru's army successfully purged the Ceres scablands above the surface.
Who is speaking?
While the Night Construct claimed hold of the enemy layers located in the depths below.
Yeah?
United as a single front once more, the group repurposed a captured outpost as their forward base of operations, and proceeded to eliminate any foes that dared remain in the surrounding area.
Who dares remain against, Zoro and the Mechanical Knight?
Their newly established command post. Minoru pulled Raru and Zelda aside, and proceeded to share her findings regarding the Night Construct.
What findings are those? I mean, come on. I mean, give us something. Come on. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this with the middle finger. You should be doing it with other fingers. That's kinder. Don't be someone who gives the middle finger an accident. That's rude. What's up, y'all?
What you see before you is my analysis of our knightly companion.
Did you ask him for...
It would seem the sacred power embedded in its core has somehow influenced the construct's inherent nature.
It's good diagrams. You have a good hand.
Correct in your assessment. Then that very power is indeed the sword that seals the darkness.
So then, that means...
These constructs are different. They bear a will of sorts, a mind even. If imbued with light, that mind will strive to conquer evil, but imparted with darkness, and it will seek only destruction.
That's very convenient.
Our knight is no different in this.
That explains it then. But I have to wonder, what about...
Why did they make these machines in the first place?
I have felt something familiar about it. A strong evil. Owing most likely to Ganondorf and his foul gloom.
Yes, the man we haven't seen in a while.
In our ancestors' time, these constructs were weapons, deadly armaments, able to house their Zonai power.
Was there an evil Zonai or something?
But before they knew it, they'd lost control of their creations. The
Link's just a show-off.
Bringing a tragic end to Zonai civilization. At least that's what I've gathered, based on the conclusions of my research.
The implication here is someone evil fucked up the constructs in the past.
And its power determines their actions. Then perhaps our ancestors had more to do with their own downfall than we previously thought.
Very good. You're smart. That's what I just said.
The soldiers are ready at any time, Your Majesty. We deploy on your command.
And let us focus for now on the battle to come.
Come. I wonder if Zelda has somewhat of a bias towards to Gerudo, just due to her and Urbosa's relationship. Oh, let's do this. What are we doing? What are we fighting? What's going on? This way? Well, you know what? Actually, I'll go this way. I'll follow my boy Link. Sorry, everybody's here. By the way, I did not finish my pizza rolls. They're still over there staring at me from a distance because I didn't have time. One of those days where I started stream late. Or I didn't start it late. I just took a while to get everything set up. Listen, sometimes you go home and it's like 6:30 and you got like an hour and a half to get everything ready. And then you you need to remove the fecal matter from your stomach or wherever it lies, maybe your intestinal tract. Maybe owing to some intestinal distress earlier in the day. And then you decide to yourself, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's take some time doing that. And then you come to the conclusion that, oh, you know what? That took a bit of time, and now I just want to sit on the floor. Maybe that happens too. And you know what then? You wind up just out of time. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Doesn't matter your head when you're not around. Hey, it's fucking Minecraft. Yo, I can't believe the Zonai didn't know how to make fucking circles, dude. Are they stupid or something? No, they're just Swedish. That's a joke because because Minecraft was a Swedish game, not about some inherent ability of the Swedish people not understanding shapes. Nice. Just for clarity's sake, I don't want people to think that I'm some kind of like shapist against the Swedish people. I love Sweden. One of my favorite game developers is Swedish. I talked about them last week, and I'm going to be playing some of the games soon, as soon as I beat something. Something. Oh, double boomerang action? Holy shit. Was there ever a Zelda game where you get double boomerangs like that? We've gotten, like, double hook shot. But I'm trying to think if there's ever been a case of, like, double boom. Are you a Danish Shapist Supremist? No, I am not. I don't know anything about... What country is Danish? The Danes? Denmark? Is that Denmark? That's Denmark, isn't it? I was like, I couldn't remember. I know fucking nothing about Denmark. I know more about Sweden than I should. In some other country, I know about Amsterdam. I know fucking nothing about Denmark at all whatsoever. I don't even know like stereotypes about Denmark. Sorry, Denmark. You're a forgettable country. I'm here to say it. I'm here to tell you the bad news. You're a forgettable country. I mean, hell, for better or for worse, I live in the most famous country in the world, the most impactful, whatever you want to say. A lot of stress at times when it's like, why is my, you know, why is my county sometimes on like national news? My specific county in the country I live in. Like, no one should know about where I live in important fashion. But yeah, whatever. It always depends. Double boomerang may have happened in Hyrule Warriors. Now I'm thinking of mainline because it's a fun idea. My first thought was Twilight Princess because they have the cool like, you know, motion boomerang where you could like Z do 5 hits at once, but that's not 2 boomerangs, is it? I'm not gonna tell people where I live, but I've told people before I live in Atlanta, in various I mean, so I guess everyone knows it's a big county. What the fuck? Sorry, I missed what was happening, and I'm now the what? Sorry. Holy shit! This is amazing. I was not paying attention, and that was a fucking big deal. I'm a Minecraft boy. I'm playing as the square man. Dude, Mechanoid SquarePants. He's fucking here. Spoilers very quickly for the single-player World of Light in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Don't listen right now if you don't want spoiled. Alright, this makes me think of, in World of Light and Smash Bros., when you get to play as fucking Master Hand. It's like, what? What do you mean I get to do that? It's awesome! But yeah, this is fucking cool. Look at this guy's stride. Look at his sprungy arms. This is amazing. Lest others grow wary of watching over it. Yeah, good on you, Mineru, for possessing robots. That explains a lot. there's a lot of states, cities, counties, and yeah, in the United States that are famous and notable in one way or another, and because of that, it's like shit. They'll make the news, and people like a lot of Europeans are like on the internet saying, "Why the fuck do I know more about American politics than I know about my own politics?" It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. That's how the world works. Does old painter know? I don't know what that statement means. Whoa, this area looks cool. Oh, what dreadful gloom. Yeah, it's gloomy, dude. Have we done like gloom effects where I'm losing HP permanently in this game yet? Have they done that? That was a big part of Tears. I kind of just forgot. I will say that that mechanic is a cool mechanic. I almost wish it was more prevalent somehow. It was very prevalent. But somehow, the opposite of new now is old painter. Was that true? Wait, why is that? Why is a painter the opposite of an artist? That doesn't make any sense. What is the opposite of an artist? Capitalist, consumerist, CEO, corporation. Like a guy, the guys who make decisions for artistic creations and make them fucking shit in the studios when they just want money. It's a generative AI program. I guess that could be true too. Do these constructs count? Like, is Link with the sword AI, or does that count as some kind of like spiritual energy? God robot. I guess it's okay if the robot is possessed by like spirits. Maybe that's fine. Oh, we do have gloom. So I was literally speaking like, we don't have gloom. Now we do. If, like, Jesus came down into a robot... He came into a robot. You shouldn't do that. That's gross. Don't make me walk in the gloom. Light-based unique skills. Oh, so if I just, like, shoot my friend with, like, light gun, I'll have my health back. God, it really is like Xenoblade. Where one of the characters, you shoot them. Or they shoot you with a gun. And if they do that, you just get, like, you heal. It's magic. It's one of my favorite parts of Xenoblade. I could find an anthem. Fair enough. The city's been in the news recently. What's exciting? Maybe not exciting. I don't know. Sometimes it's bad news. It's like in Japan right now. They have the like tsunami warning. So if you're in one of those cities or states or areas, that's maybe not good news. You don't want to be in the news for that because that you might be in imminent danger. People have said they've done much better prep in warning than they had like since 2008 or whatever, the last big time. So they should hopefully be okay, but beam emitters? No, I don't really use boundless energy that much. I should, but I don't. Oh, these gloom choo-choos look fucking weird. Their eyes are bulbous. Bulbous bouffant. Oh my fucking god. Dude, I got frickin' laser beam attached to my frickin' head. It's amazing. Which maybe gives me hearts back. It is shooting light. I don't know if it's the exact kind of light, but... Oh, you're just fucking up the Callum over here, dude. That's not okay. Do I know Bob from Atlanta? Sorry, no. I don't even know a Bob. Sorry, Bob is not like the most common name in the world, you know. I guess it's fairly common, but I don't think I know a single Bob. Bob, hey Bob. What up, Bob? Bobs? You know, Bob. The thing is, I just don't care. I just work just hard enough not to get fired. Sorry, now I'm thinking of Office Space. When I think of Bob or Bubs. Good movie, by the way. No. Great movie, actually. Wait, that was just a good movie? No, it's a great movie. The stereotype. What is a stereotype of who? Americans? Is Bob a stereotypical American name? I guess it could be.
Would you join me?
You needn't ask.
You needn't ask. Dude, by the time you guys finish this longest cutscene, we're gonna fight the guy anyways. 9 to 5 job name. That's like people talking about coworker core when it comes to memes. When it's just a thing of, you're on the internet too much, and they're not on the internet too much. It's the truth. Who am I? Wait, actually, I want to be Link. Too late, but... yeah, too late. Because I need to kill a bunch of people with Link. With the big old sword. I'm using the big sword, by the way. I don't think I've ever even used Link with a spear. I keep calling him Link. Twink? Fwink? Mink? What's his name? A faux Link. Fink. Or Robo Link. Well, I don't remember the name everyone came up with. I'm too stupid. Alright, give me more materials. Give me chests. Give me... no, Koroks, I guess. Linkoid. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, never mind. I'm good. I forgot why I didn't want to use Linkoid. Bite a fish. Bite a fish. Do I want this? I got 11. No, I don't. I kind of wish I could buy more stuff. Don't even mention LinkedIn. I'm gonna cry.
You're not leaving me behind this time, bud.
You're not gonna leave me behind this time, bud. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Zelda. What are you doing over here? Kicking ass, apparently. Fuck it, just go fucking bombing. With the worst camera angle in the fucking world. Oh. Fun of my most favorite streamer. Welcome. That's a surprise. I guess you don't watch a lot of streams. I was gonna say, you actually have a life. You do things of importance. And live and like, don't, waste your time watching fucking stupid streams like me. To be fair, this year I think I had watched less streams than last year. I don't know if that's true. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think I just tend to watch more things on YouTube. I do not have stream elements. Why would I have stream elements? That's silly. I think there are ways of finding that out information anyways. I could probably add a command for it myself. Imagine how much ad rumor. Yeah, negative like 12. Specific, actually, it's probably way more than that, to be honest. For the amount of money I actually spend on stream things, it's probably a lot more. It's usually worth it, and sometimes it's for me too. If it's a game, it's like, okay, yeah, that's fair. Don't fucking hit me, dude. I'm doing like magic golden showers on you. But it's nice to see you enjoyed watching as much as you did. Oh, I'm always appreciative. Wow, I did like an atomic blast for a single bokoblin when I was trying to open a chest. That's tragic. Nice. I don't want to, like, put too many commands on my stream, to be honest. I could. I don't want to be like, you got the wacky commands, and then everyone just spends time. Instead of talking to each other or saying stupid shit trying to make me, like, angry, they just spend time doing, like, you know, exclamation point tarot when it gives you a tarot card. Or exclamation point cat and it uses that cat API command to just pull down an image of a cat. Or food or recipe. You know, it's like, I don't want to just do, like, random commands. Maybe a couple. And you can have more commands if you have a bigger stream, because then nobody will notice. But if you have a small stream, it's going to be like, okay. Has anyone ever approached for sponsorship? No. I've had people ask me to play their game on stream once or twice, and I've done it, actually. Or check out this demo that I made. Very rarely. No one's ever given... Actually, I know. Someone has given me a key. That was one of the games I had streamed. Which was quite nice of them. Very, very incredibly small developer, though. It was not like a big game. That's happened exactly once, I think. Depends on the game. I know some people are so against sponsorships inherently, and it depends on what it is and what they want you to do. And how restrictive it is. But I never have any flack against someone taking a sponsorship, because I have a job. I know what it's like to work in the fucking real world. And the other thing is, if I don't want to, like, compromise my morals and they're going to be like, you have to shill this and make it sound good even if you hate it, you know, that's the thing. Maybe I don't want to do that. I'll probably have some level of integrity there, although, you know. If it's a game I already want, then fucking yes. If Square Enix wants to give me keys to games, you know I'm going to fucking play them, because I like Square Enix. Maybe I don't like Square Enix, but I like their games. I'll put it that way. They used to have things in the past where they have to thank, you know. There were streamers, a streamer I like was talking about, oh, I did one where they gave me a key, Just a key, not a sponsorship, because he doesn't do sponsorship. He just, you know, keys and stuff like that. And they made him thank Square every 30 minutes. It's like, okay, if they make me do something like that, maybe that's a problem. Square's gotten better. But there's the thing, if I get a key for a game, or even maybe a sponsorship, and if it's a game I already want to play, then sure. What am I going to do, say no? Gonna say, nah, I'm not gonna, nah, you're gonna pay me to play a game I would have bought myself, and played myself, and probably enjoyed? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's, don't be silly. That's where, like, I've seen people who are so against some of the streamers, like, doing sponsorships. I'm like, why? Especially in this case, they were gonna play it anyways. That would be the thing. But I'm not gonna be like, what is that fucking one game that they had like $10 trillion in sponsorships, and they will pay you like $50,000 to do a sponsorship deal, and it's a fucking terrible mobile game. It's like a mobile Clash of Clans war game, something. I don't remember what it is. But those probably not. But I would never judge anybody for doing sponsorships, because the world is cruel. The world is wicked. It's I alone who you can trust in this whole city. I am your only friend. Out there they will revile you as a monster. Out there they will hate and scorn and jeer. Only a monster. Why invite their calumny and consternation? Stay in here. Be faithful. I'm faithful. Grateful. Sorry, that was, that's, fuck, what is the song? It's, that's goddamn, Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is a movie with a great soundtrack. It's a good movie. From AMD. I don't have an AMD graphics card. I'd have to see if my computer could even use it, but if, yeah, they're gonna give me a fucking computer. These days, with how much computer parts are costing, fucking sure. What person would be like, yeah, I'm turning down a free computer and free, like, $3,000 graphics card? Yeah, I'd probably be, yes. That's a whole different thing. It depends on the hardware. If it's again, if it's something I would want, then yes. That's my response. If it's something I would want already, sure. If it's something I wouldn't want, or nebulously would want, then no. Yeah, the market is crazy right now. Look at how much RAM costs. Sorry, I'm not the biggest okay, I was gonna say I'm not the biggest computer guy. Speaking as a computer scientist who owns and built their own computer and works in the industry as a software engineer. Okay, maybe I know a little bit about computers, but I'm not like the biggest hardware guy necessarily. I will say that freely and knowledgeably, and I will say that I can fuck up a computer not knowing, because I'm not the biggest hardware guy. But like, yeah, now I'm looking at the prices for PC parts, and it's like, this is ridiculous. What world do we... Oh my god, look at these guys. Holy shit. The army's arrived. Get fucked. Yeah, and I was even thinking about maybe it's worth upgrading or getting some new stuff. Considering, seeing what I might potentially need, maybe now it's like, whatever. I still wouldn't mind a new GPU with more VRAM. But yeah, maybe not. But no, I don't know. It's whatever. Anyone who's so harsh against somebody for not taking sponsorships, I feel like they just, I don't know. There's a lot of not empathetic people out there. Sometimes you're streaming because it's your job and you need money. And it's fun and it's a good choice for you. But you can't always be like, okay, hey man, you want to make the, what are you, no integrity, dude. It's like, no. They're living their life and life is hard. Don't judge people based on standards they can't live by. The same thing by somebody who's like, yo man, they work for that company to do this. It's like, dude, if you're desperate, you'll eat beans from a tin can full of ants. Let people work to live, and then once they're in a better situation, they can be more... It's like, okay, this is the stupidest thing. I always said, you know, there's good vegetarian food, there's good vegan food. It's not a thing I wouldn't ever not consider. It'd be like, oh, it's good for the environment, whatever. But it can be more expensive, and it's more time-consuming, and it's more difficult. If I'm in a point in life where things are easier, to where I could spend my time with stuff like that, okay, yeah, maybe then I would feel a bit better about it. Oh, that's a cool sync strike. Artie and Zelda, fuck yeah. But it's like, no, life is hard, and I don't have as much money to make it easy for me, and I've got other struggles. Or other things to worry about. It's like that, where it's like you can make the moral choice, but sometimes you can't, or sometimes it's not a priority at the moment, but it can be if things change. That's why it's important to be empathetic to people. Because it's always somebody who has like a good life and everything's working out for them, who's like, look at this person not doing these things they should be. It's like, come on, man. Whoa, whoa, fucking tornado boy. Sometimes you gotta give people a break. Nobody's perfect. Don't jump down someone's throat. It's not possible. You're kind of big and they're kind of not that big. Or at least their throat isn't. I mean, on the off chance that someone whose throat you're wanting to jump down is a literal giant, maybe that's possible. But as giants aren't real, as far as I know, I mean, I guess I can't say with 100% certainty, just because I've never seen one, and I'm known to know that they don't exist. I'm not gonna put my foot in my mouth. I like I'm covering my ass. In the very, 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 very slight off chance a giant is found. So I saw a chest over here, and I guess I got it. Like the 0th% chance they find a giant in real life. I'm covered, because I said maybe they do exist. But probably don't. I'm good. I've covered my ass, I've covered my back, and my front. Unrelated, but there's a streamer of mine right now who's playing Undertale Yellow, which I would like to stream at some point, I think. Maybe next year. But I was thinking about, because Deltarune Chapter 2 music came on earlier. I can't do this alone. I'm bringing that up because I was thinking... Chapter 2 of Deltarune really does feel like a Christmas themed. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it feels like it has that Christmas theming. There's a little bit of Christmas music with the DJ trio, whatever they're called. Don't remember their names. I really should. These fucking gloom hands. I remember when I first found the gloom hands, and it's fucked up, dude. It's so fucked up. I mean, to be honest, I've never found a good way of fighting these guys. I just shoot them with bomb arrows, and they die, and that's my solution. What the fuck is my health? Oh, it's like it's gone. Nice. But I was just like, it does feel like a Christmas one. Obviously, December is a big thing. You have those characters in there. But it felt very Christmas themed. All throughout. Whereas a lot of Deltarune feels like fall. Chapter 1 definitely feels fall. Maybe chapter... I don't know. It's around that time. It's like fall coming on winter is kind of what feels like the game to me anyways. Maybe it'll culminate with like New Year's or something. Who knows? Who knows when the actual like date in the game is gonna end up by the end of the chapters? I'm curious. Yeah, get bald, idiot. Not bald as in no hair. Bald as in like B-A-L-L-E-D. Which I guess could be if you ball somebody, you turn them forcibly into a ball. You just like and their body compresses into a sphere. Hey, Ganon. Dwarf. With the katana. The Demon King's Phantom Saboteur. What's up, man? You gonna flurry rush my flurry rushes like you're supposed to? Or I guess you're not the real one, so no, actually. It was fun to fight like 5 of them and just get stuck up on gloom swords and bows. It was fun. Great. So what the fuck is Ganon supposed to do if you just throw 70 bombs at him? Again, in the previous game, or in the previous, rather, episode of this, if you want to call it that, we carpet bombed Hyrule and it was really fucked up. Thousands died. Yeah, let's do that. Boy of War. What, as opposed to God of War? I mean, it could still be God of War if he's young. It doesn't have to be like... It's not called Man of War, which is a whole different... That's a creature. I guess right now he's literally carpet bombing Ganondorf, so that's fair. What a small price to pay for victory, carpet bombing. Yeah, let's whip out the napalm. A little bit of Agent Orange. Please don't do that. That is inadvisable. Ganon, do you have to have your shirt off? Is that part of the? Is it part of like your power, or is it just you wanted to like you just don't like clothes? I get it. Sometimes you just come home and it's like fuck it, take my shirt off. I'm done with clothes right now. Just leave me be. Don't fucking kick me with your fucking rank ass foot, dude. Nice. Also, he's fighting with a fucking club right now. Yo, you gotta come to my cousin's. That's not even a bit. I can't make that bit. It's not mine. If you were that stacked, you'd want to show it off. I don't know, man. I'm all right. I mean, to your point, if you like the way you look, if you're happy with the way you look, then you kind of do want to show it off, because it's yours. Dude, your body is the greatest gift you'll ever have. Use it every way you can, and don't be ashamed of it. Or try not to be, so you can't help it sometimes. Everyone has flaws. If you ever look in the mirror and you think, you look alright, and then some days you don't, and it's not because you don't look alright, it's mostly just because you get in your own head about things, and you notice some small little things, or maybe you want to see yourself in a different light. It could be anything. Maybe the way you want to look and the way you do look maybe don't correlate. I mean, some people have that in more extreme senses, but even in minor ways, there's always something like that. I think everyone can understand that. You shouldn't let it get unhealthy. Sometimes it is. People get obsessive, and that's when you get like too much plastic surgery. I have nothing against plastic surgery. I don't think I would ever do it, and I don't think a lot of people who get it need it. But people want to make themselves feel better about themselves. Some people are famous for it. You look at what's her name? Dolly Parton, who famously said once she starts sagging, dragging, and bagging, she's gonna start plucking, sucking, and tucking, or whatever the quote she says. Very unabashed about it, which I guess is what you should be. You shouldn't try to hide it. You should just accept it and tell people, yeah, I did it. I'm nice about it though. I like this a lot, by the way. They keep showing cutscenes with everyone interacting. That makes this world feel so much better.
Aren't you going to join the festivities, Ardy?
Or are you denying yourself celebration until Ganondorf is slain? Ardy, you've accomplished much in our time together. If you refuse to recognize that, your soldiers will surely do the same.
You see through me. Cutting down the king is my first.
Sorry, I drank water the wrong pipe.
Although, you do have a point. I must be the chief that my people need.
Yeah, be nice. Talk to people. Or I mean, you don't always have to. You don't feel like it. Sometimes you want to stay in the corner. That's me in the corner.
Zelda,
That's me in the spot.
regarding the Night
White.
Construct's core, you mentioned that it's a short Hyrule Master Sword, correct?
What happened to Zelda's Master Sword? Where is it? Where is the broken one?
It's incredible the power a mere fragment can contain.
Yeah, it's stronger than actual Link.
Yet the swordsman, Link you said, wielded it for good. Defended Hyrule with the sacred blade in hand.
Are you telling me there's an evil Master Sword?
It would seem he's a powerful ally indeed.
He is.
She wants to jump his
Link's
bones.
name is known far and wide, back in my own time. He's the greatest hero Hyrule has. Oh,
Why did you shove Zelda? What the fuck?
We never would have got through this without you.
Oh, are they gonna make? I thought they were gonna make him eat rocks.
Seems he's made some friends.
yes. Everyone looks to be very fond of him.
You know, I bet people will be telling stories of him for years to come. Maybe even in your era, Lady Zelda.
Is he the guy? I guess he's the previous hero. And if Link... If they don't even need Link. They just need the Master Sword, evidently. Sorry, I got distracted by the cutscene. I don't remember what I was saying. With the blue juice? What blue juice?
Chosen to share the secret stones.
More like blue cup.
The utter coward. Afraid to face me on his own, is he?
No, he's being not an idiot. Imagine they showed Ganondorf with one long pinky nail and everything else was normal. And it's like, why did they give Ganondorf a cracked nail? What the fuck? Just an odd detail. They zoom in really close on one of his hands and it's very noticeable. And it's like, huh? Wait, what? Cocaine nail, whatever. Not cracked nail. That would be different. I don't know how you do a crack nail. Jeez. I like how Ganondorf calls them a coward. When Ganondorf himself is using this robot instead of fighting them himself. Who's the real coward? It's like calling fusion a cheap tactic. Come on. It's just strategy, dude. It's like how I was talking about poker. You don't just wildly bet. You play it smart and you play it slow and you win. Listen, someone might tell you fortune favors the bold. They tell you that because they want you to lose so they can take your money. It's true.
I've further yet to go.
Wow, I'm only now on my second row of hearts. Jesus. That's a lot. Do I continue to do these side quests or do I just mainline it towards the story? Because I'm pretty sure I've only got a couple main quests to go. I suppose that's more of a rhetorical question, but... Like, I've been kind of doing every quest as they come in. But I feel like I could just, like, mainline it and kind of rail my way through some of this pretty quickly. What is this, even? Golden apples. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I'd rather have the this. Where do I get golden apples from? Yeah, that's the thing the gods throw to fucking sow discord. Eris, which is the god of discord, the goddess of discord, who was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking ruin people's lives.
Curious to see how this goes.
And throw this apple in there and start the Trojan War. Yeah, let's do it. I always mention it, but I always find it funny that we have this communication app that everybody uses called Discord, which is not a good term for communication. It's a term for, like, non-communication. Anger and strife. It's like a negative term. Maybe it's true enough for what Discord is actually used for. You can't join Discord without having a little bit of a fight. If you're not fighting with everybody in a Discord somewhere, you're not doing it right. There should be, like, toxic debates every day and people getting pissed off and there should be drama. That's what Discord is. If that's not happening, there's something wrong. I like how I say that in my Discord is, like, fairly lovely. There's, like, 3 people in it. But everyone just chats about games. Or posts, like, stupid shit. Well, I'll occasionally do my regular post of weird stuff I found. It's not even worth mentioning because it's so small, but it's nice enough. I already have one. I'm literally talking about the Discord I am in that I made for myself. Only reason I even use it is just so if people actually want to watch me and I can't make it one day, on a day that I'm expected to, which is basically the weekdays. Weekends I don't bother because I don't always stream on the weekends. That's always technically bonus. Unless I make it like a regular thing. Like when I was streaming FF7 almost every week. I still have a consistent time, typically. Though I don't always make it, so it's kind of not very consistent. Sometimes it's 2 o'clock, sometimes it's 4 o'clock. I wouldn't stream any later than that. On the weekends, at least. People are gonna join and start throwing shit, aren't they? That's what's gonna happen. No, these hornswogglers, these fuckers. They're not dead. Man, these enemies aren't getting stronger. I can't just hit them with 2 buttons and they die. Igneotelus. I need like ice. Yo, make like ice and melt. That doesn't work. I'm still trying to figure out if I can add more elements to like make like a tree and leaf. Or make like a lightning and bolt. Make like an ice and cube. No. Make like a frost and... Okay, you know what I have to start with? I have to start with words that are about leaving. Or a movement of some kind. To leave, to bolt. To gather. To come. To go. To walk. To walk. To route, to travel. I don't know. So now I'm losing my mind. Because I can't think of anything. I feel stupid. Yo. Big man, die. These missions are getting harder. It shouldn't be surprised. Why are my messages blurred? What, mine? Probably because they're zoomed in. A little bit? They're not blurred. They're fine. Maybe they are a little blurred. Maybe it's because... God, I've been meaning to mess up with the CS... Or mess with the CSS on my stream for the chat boxes for both. For ages, and I just haven't bothered. Are you dead? You are dead. I was like, I thought you were dead, but you weren't. You were dead already, but you couldn't quite prove it. It didn't even know it was dead yet. God, so I used to keep up with the if some of my messages are blurred, they're spoilered, which is basically me saying don't click on it and read the message unless you have awareness of whatever media I'm talking about. Assuming that's like me talking about Dan to Dan or something. You spoiler something if you don't want people to read it and get spoiled, which is you should do if you're going to talk about any kind of media. And you don't know if someone else has read it, just put a spoiler. Just make sure you say what the spoiler is about, so people don't have to, like, click into it to figure out what the hell is being spoiled. Good spoiler, you know, handling. And I'd say that for anything. I wouldn't just say that for, like, something new. Anything. It's important. No, there's no statute of limitations on spoilers. I never think so, anyways. If a child is born from my loins one day and they want to watch a movie for the first time, I don't want them to be like, well, no, someone told me about it, or I saw it on the internet, so I don't watch it. It's like, oh, fuck, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Hey, Rafika. Ah, nice idea. Actually, I do like that Rafika and Link, for some reason, have this bond where they get to do a cool, like... It's interesting to see what pairings of characters in this game get a unique sync strike and which ones don't. It's like Zelda and Artie do, Linkoid and Rafika do. But I'm sure what other ones do or don't. Because some, like, you think, oh, all main characters have a special one. But that's not true, I don't think. Like, Kalama's doesn't have one with some people. It's like, well, okay, why not? It just depends. I like how they call him Sir Knight, as if he's, it's like fucking King... It's like Knights of the Round Table. It's Sir Savian Traliard. I'm gonna eat one of these Hot Pockets that are staring at me in the face. Delightful. I do like how you can have formatting options in Discord. It's not quite forum level, like back in the day, but it's kind of, you know, get close to it. How was Robot Link? He's great. He's robotic. He's Link. Linkoid. He's the most overpowered character in the game, probably. Potentially, maybe not. I mean, he's very good though. He's quick and fast and strong. I am at the point of this game, by the way, where I do kind of feel like it's not aimless, but I'm not really thinking anymore about even the buttons I'm pressing. I'm kind of just it has become like now I'm button mashing a little bit.
Best not to fight on an empty stomach.
I'll fight you on an empty stomach.
You're going in for sure.
You're going in for sure. But no, it has reached that point of like now I'm not even thinking about the buttons really. I'm kind of just pressing buttons and doing battles. Which isn't bad. I mean, that's part of the fun of these games anyways, is you get a chance to just chill. Listen to some music, see some stuff happen. Wow, I get 5 lemons if I research something. I love 5 lemons. I wonder if they took them from some lemon-stealing horrors. That's a famous reference. Surely everyone knows that. I don't have to clarify what I mean when I say that. But there is a part of me that's like, what if someone doesn't know that reference, and they see me stream for the first time, and they hear me say that, and they think, oh man, this guy's fucking... he's not okay. He's bad. He's a bad guy. He's saying bad stuff, and it's like it's the joke. It's the meme. But they don't get it. They don't understand that it's a meme. They don't understand the reference. And then I cry. Missed it. You said lemons, and I thought about Portal 2. Nerd. Fucking nerd. At some point, I'll stream Portal 2. Do I have a recorded stream of Portal on my YouTube? I have to. I played it more than once on stream. Maybe after Half-Life 3 is announced on Thursday. By the way, the Half-Life subreddit is still losing their fucking shit. It's actually only getting worse. Every day that passes, the Half-Life 3 subreddit is fucking losing. Half-Life, everybody's losing their fucking minds. I find it's like Silk Song, but worse now. Because everyone actually has genuine like excitement, and like the copium is real. The hopium. I'm very excited, and now everyone's saying, "Yep, it's Game Awards." A lot of people have been saying it's Game Awards since like a month ago, but a lot of people are like, "No, it's this date instead." No, they wouldn't do it then. They'd do it now. Date passes. No. Okay, I was wrong, but they'll do it this day instead. Nah, still. But everyone's betting on... There's a lot of things people are betting on. Some people are saying that Final Fantasy VII Part 3 is going to be announced because Naoki Hamaguchi talked about how well the development is progressing and it's basically finished and playable and there's also all sorts of things. Someone was like, maybe 2027 it'll be released. And it'll be like the 30th anniversary of FF7. It'll be like perfect timing, whatever. Which I could see might be feasible, and they could show it off. It wouldn't be unheard of to have it shown off at the Game Awards. So this could be a very exciting Game Awards. It could have that. It could have Half-Life 3. It could have a lot of shit. I don't know. Maybe Nintendo will actually show up at the Game Awards. Not that they've never done it before. I mean, we got like Smash DLC multiple times there. And we got Breath of the Wild DLC there too, actually. So maybe not like a new game. I don't think they've ever shown off a new game at the Game Awards, but they've shown off DLC. And obviously Smash DLC is actually like a big announcement. That's the stuff they would end a Nintendo Direct on. I mean, hell, they fucking showed off Sephiroth. Bum, 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 bum. And Persona as well. I forgot they did too, didn't they? It's not like Nintendo has never shown off anything at the Game Awards. They have. So it's possible. And I'm curious what they would do if they did. It could even be a game. You never know. But actually, I'm kind of expecting some stuff. I feel like, just in general, I feel like, I don't know. I'm curious what might happen. But obviously, the biggest excitement for everybody is going to be Half-Life 3 at the Game Awards. That's Thursday, right? That is the Thursday. That's 11th. Be a long night. I gotta make sure I own like a Monster Energy drink. I have a Red Bull, it's fine. I have one Red Bull left, actually. One single sugar-free Red Bull in my Red Bull fridge. Sorry, I forgot that I'm trying to do something in a time limit. I should probably try before I lose sight. What did I get rid of? Okay, you can do like wind gusts, can't you? But yeah, the point being though is once we get through Half-Life 2 and 3 or whatever, I'll probably stream Half-Life Alyx, maybe January, maybe February. If I do, there's a good chance I might not be able to stream it on YouTube. I might just have to put out the VODs for it, just due to the fact that streaming to 2 platforms is intensive, and VR is also intensive. And so I don't even know if my computer can quite handle that. I might have to just only stream to Twitch. I could also just only stream to YouTube. Technically, I can stream to YouTube in higher quality. And it would already be at the VOD instead of having to download it. But fuck it, I'll do whatever. I'll figure it out. It's part of the reason why I wanted a bigger GPU, to be honest. But yeah, I haven't played Portal 2 since I beat the game initially, back in the day. Portal 2 was the very first video game I bought on the PC. It was one of the reasons I got it, like... It's probably the first game I had on Steam. One of them. So it's been long overdue for me to replay that game. So that'll be fun when it happens. Yeah, bomb the fucker! Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. I don't want a clip of me saying, yeah, bomb the fucker! These days, you can just make like a fucking AI image of me saying that. Or a video. Take that clip, splice it out, and I go to prison for 72 years. Specifically, because that's the very, very, really precise. Ice Lionel. Yo, this Lionel's been getting into some fucking freak drugs, dude. I don't know. Something's not right. Yeah, fucking whirlwind of fire, whirlwind of flame. Beautiful. Get fucked. I'm sailing today, killing this creature so innocently. I mean, what are these Lionels doing? They were just existing. Most of the Lionels in Hyrule are just chilling. You know, they're not doing anything harmed. They're just kind of fucking like living their goddamn lives. And I come in, a fucking monster, an evil monster, to destroy them and their livelihood. Maybe they have children, you know? We've never seen them, but Lionel children are probably really cute. They're probably like adorable. We could join their side. We could be friends. We could be friends. But you know what? No, we don't get the chance to be friends. You know what we get the chance to do? We get the chance to fucking kill them and murder them. One day they're gonna do that for the next game. We're gonna like humanize all of the enemies to the point we're gonna see like baby bokoblins. I don't know, maybe they're like the mini blins from Wind Waker, which were annoying as hell, which has made them lovable to fucking destroy and kill. I thought he was gonna call me a tryhard. It's like, try hard. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm playing your fucking game, man. By the way, the fact that I'm only now getting to the second life bar of some of these characters makes me worried that there's a lot left in this game. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end story-wise, but maybe there's just a lot of post-game. If there is any post-game. I imagine there would be, or extra challenges and things of that nature. That would be a guess. I don't know for certain, but I'd imagine so. Look at my little boy, wiggling his little stumps. He is a tree man. Treeman. Treeman. M-U-N. Treeman. T-R-E-M-U-N. Nice. I do like the aside quest, because some of them you kind of have to look at, but most of them you can just kind of do without thinking about it. There are some specific ones with specific unlocks, but... Yo, did I get the golden apples? Am I good? I did. I mean, at this point, there aren't really that many places I haven't freed.
Most impressive.
Okay, I can finally level up my shit more.
I may be old, but I fire in me yet.
Cool. Thanks, man, for telling me you're fired.
A certain boon.
Nice. Well, it's like some of these, like Necluda, I have 0 of 3 levels. It's like there's nothing to do there. What do you mean I got 0? Of these regions, there's some of these regions I've got fucking nothing. How? It's a big ass game, dude. big fucking game. It's almost raise weapon level limit. What can I do that with? This one? Oh my god, you need a lot of... Oh my god! Okay. 20 of that. Monster parts. What have I got the most of? Oh, that was all the eyeballs, dude. Hopefully I don't fucking need them. The only one I've got higher levels on is this one. By the way. No one else have enhanced enough. I mostly just wanted to see what would happen if I got to the level limit. Dude, you're still level 39? What the fuck, man? You know what? Here, let's start with the no. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Okay, so this one, bit of a waste, but we'll do it. I here in this world. All right, Linkoid. Is it Linkoid better than Linkle? Nothing. Okay, there's nothing wrong with Linkle. I don't know why I'm being like rude, as if Linkle's a fucking trashed character. A little weird, I guess, but they're fine. The Skimitar. Nice. That's good. Wait, have I unlocked all the specials for these guys? Yes. Not this one, but no one's using it. Do I want to level up the fucking tree branch? Why not? Fuck it, go for it. Nothing wrong with Linkoid too. Did I say something against? Sorry, no, my brain. Yeah, nothing wrong with Linkoid. He's a great little guy. He's a man of high distinction among his peers. Okay. The only character with a fucking bow. Yeah, let's level him up. Why did they even bother? Well, they're actually... You do have, like, spears, don't you? That nobody uses? Or you've never used? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You can read Linkoid and Linkle names when they're both bad. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the names. I'm talking about the character. That's specifically what I'm talking about. I was like, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be rude to Linkoid. They're fine. They're whatever. There's nothing wrong. Linkle. Fuck. Not what's their name? It's not Linkoid. It's Linkle, not Linkel. Jeez, my brain was warped. All these upgrades I can do. Oh, nice! I got 5 lemons. I don't want your damn lemons. Linkan.
Ready to take the field.
Nope. No, you're not.
I've been waiting for this.
Recommended level 41. Get ready to be fucking dead. Linkan. Okay, what weapon are you wielding?
We're in this together.
We're in this together. You know what? Fuck it. That's strong. Yeah, why not? You've got that's yours. Linkella. It's like Stan Lee's most famous and incredibly popular character, Stripperella. Cinderella. Or Cinderella. Cinderella. When this song started, I thought it was going to do... I don't know why, it just hit me in the head. Linku? Dude, Linky, Linku. It's like Miku. Have they done a Linku, a Miku Link crossover? Someone must have, right? There's no way that hasn't happened. That feels too obvious. Ah, God, you fucker. Get bombed, idiot. It would just be Link with, like, Miku hair, I guess. Really, that's all you gotta do. make a character, give them like the outfit, they're good enough. Hope she has ocarinas as hair ties. What if it's Skyward Sword and her harps instead, or Fi, or I don't know. Fiku. Oh, don't you don't want a Fiku. That's Fika. Fecal. That's it gets worse. Yo, they got fucking gliders over here, man. We gotta use these things. Nice. Get fucked. Yeah, get wrecked. You've seen Miku in Ocarina of Time? I haven't. Clearly, I've not been playing the right mods. Although, to be honest, I don't really play a lot of Zelda mods. I really should play more. As a big Zelda fan. So I feel like a lot of the Zelda mods I've played have done well. Not all of them. But some of them. Zelda Zondays. That's just me playing Zelda games with Tay Zonday. I think he'd love it, dude. I'd fucking play with Zonday. He's gonna talk about how aliens have Christmas or whatever. I don't remember what his song is. Along with his more famous song that everyone actually knows. Chocolate. Is this the Great Temple? Chocolate rain. Stum say dry. Sorry. That was... wow, I really fucked that up. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Side by side. And then his slightly not as good successor, Cherry Chocolate Rain, where it's actually just a Pepsi ad. It's a cherry Pepsi ad. Cherry chocolate Pepsi ad, rather. I don't know. I don't want to know what Cherry Rain is. Come down! Die. You fucking freak. Sorry, that's rude. If someone says that to you, you're gonna like, that's the kind of shit a bully says in the 80s. Die, you fucking freak. That's or something that I'm gonna rip off your neck and shit down your throat. That guy, what's his name? I've got balls of steel. I'm Duke Nukem. That guy. That's the kind of thing Duke Nukem might say. Die, you fucking freak. I'm here to take names, and I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. You know, I've never played a Duke Nukem game. I don't really think I need to. But they could be fun, assuming I don't get horribly, miserably sick due to the FOV. Because games like that often can ill myself. Yeah, let's do this. Hey, I'm level up, dude. I'm now at the right level. I'm now level enough to do this. Dude, that's not how you use a spearman, but go for it. So I'm just thinking of the Gordon Ramsay get fucked. Oh, you fucking idiot! You missed. Try another. You missed that one. I just love the idea of Gordon Ramsay in a restaurant with being occupied by employees, yelling at the top of his lungs, "Get fucked!" What a life he must live. As stressful and as serious as it would be if you were in that position, I think I would still laugh working in the kitchen when that shit is happening. I think you almost can't help it. It's too ridiculous. Nice. Ah, nice on you, Kino. That shit was, dare I say, Kino. Also, can I say how disappointing it is that when you had like the moving drill heads that you got, the cores, in Tears of the Kingdom, you couldn't use them as like, I don't know, like a chainsaw weapon? There was a chainsaw in Breath of the Wild. They should have made it to where it's like a grinder, and not just like a thing you can put on top of a stick and you thrust it at people like a spear. I always thought that was like a missed opportunity, to be honest. Use it to make a lawnmower and cut grass. Nice. Nice. Good Because that's what I mean, it's moving. It's one of the few things that move, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Oh. Sorry, I realize now I used to have a lower end limiter thing where I could chop off lower sounds so you wouldn't hear me chewing on stuff. I think that's gone. I'm sorry, I realize people could just hear me fucking munching. Probably isn't nice. Again, after I restarted my computer, all those settings are gone. I haven't fixed them fully yet, even now. Okay, who do I actually want in this? Sorry, Kino, I don't fucking want you. We're doing like story mission shit. Aren't we? What is this? Yeah. It's called Fire and Sand. Does it mean I want these two?
I'm prepared to fight.
Queen of the Zora.
Why not? I'll do the fucking Trinity.
The extent of your strength.
Yeah, let's do it.
We may be able to use this.
I may be able to use you. And a pawn in my sweet game. Okay, let's do this. I'm dying right now. The water is leaching out of my skin. Like a lizard on a rock.
Owing largely to the power of the secret stones, the tides had begun to turn in Raru's favor. Yet even his army's victory against the third Archfiend did little to slow the forces of evil, who, according to the Rito, had once more set their sights upon Great Hyrule Forest.
Yeah, we haven't seen the home of the Koroks yet.
Raru and his companions moved swiftly to intercept. However, nothing could have prepared them for what lay ahead.
The death of the Deku Tree. Every Korok dude dead. Complete genocide. Kalamo's the last of his species. He has to put down roots to regenerate his kind. The last of the Kokiri. Oh man, I'm right. Oh, that's kind of fucked up. It looks like it's in pain. That didn't even hit you guys. Come on, just dodge. You're birds. Don't you have good, like... Oh, he's actually in the air. This is going to end up like Spyro, where you're doing like an aerial battle against another guy who's also flying, and it's going to take a long time and be very slow. In the games where that happens. Which is, like... Dragonfly, whatever the one that is. The shit one. The one that no one likes? That one. Or like the new Spyro, when they rebooted the series with different lore.
The forest.
Now where did that wretched thing fly off to?
Who the fuck is this?
It seems as though I don't have a choice.
Yo, the Grim Gibdo's got a fucking sexy voice.
If he won't take care of this vile infestation, then I'll simply have to do it.
Sorry, man. I'm saying, listen, this is the kind where the Glazy's got critty eyes, and it's like, okay, you know what? I'm into that. I used to know many Skylanders. I'm not even talking about Skylanders. That's way after. That's like the third reboot. There's one where it's like you have Spyro OG, then you have Spyro. They do it again, and people didn't like it as much because I think they wanted it to be a little cooler. Maybe it was like the era of like trying to make it. There's more lore, and a bit more serious. And then there was Skylanders, which was like the third era of Spyro. I call that the Raymanification, where then it's less about Spyro and more about everything else, much like the Rabbids. But good for you for knowing Babby Toy game names. While I'm trying to fuck the Grim Gibdo over here. That happens sometimes. Periodically, people are like, we gotta try something new with these characters in these games. We gotta spice it up for the new generation. I heard someone talk about, by the way, that they don't get why people are so invested in series of games. when it's like, oh, okay, the creator of the original game is not there anymore, so surely it's going to be different. You don't see games as art if you care about series. And I'm like, here's the thing about liking a series of games. You can expect there's certain things in that game that you like. You can assume that some of that's going to be followed through. Whether it's a kind of game, it's a kind of gameplay, it's a kind of story, concepts. There's things that are going to be common to a game in a series. Even if it's like new people made it. I mean, if I'm liking a game because a person made it, sure, but any game is a conglomerate of the people who made it, and that changes, right? But it'd be like it's anti-art to be a fan of a series of games. I feel like it's almost stupid. It's not stupid. I get the point they're making, and I just don't agree with it. Speaking of series, I heard about Metroid Prime 4 being cheeks. I've heard it's alright. For most people, it seems okay. It's not like some people think there are some flaws in it. Other people think it's mostly okay. The biggest complaint I've heard is some people don't like the fact that there is a pseudo-open world a la Ocarina of Time. That's the biggest comparison I've heard. It's like the Ocarina of Time Hyrule field. It's not that big, but it's enough for people who are like, why even bother? And of course, there's a thing about there are some talking characters that people find annoying, but they're not like in it enough to be the worst. From what I hear, they're like, oh, they're just in there for a little bit, and that's kind of what people were expecting. It's like, oh, this guy's in there for the tutorial, and then you never see him again. Get the Marvel dialogue out the way, you're good. Sure, I guess it would be better if that wasn't in there at all, but it's not the biggest issue. I haven't played it yet. I'm actually quite excited, because from the descriptions of people saying, oh yeah, the gameplay is real solid, there's a lot of really good moments. Everyone says the weakest part is seemingly the somewhat open world style that they've done for some parts of it. And I guess that somewhat makes sense. I'd have to try it and see if it's any fun. But apparently it's just a kind of a central location. But all the areas that are offshooting from it are very much Metroid. Very much Metroid Prime, and very good in that aspect. Where it's like, no, you still got the traditional Metroid exploration and going through these areas, solving the puzzles, shooting the guys, doing the things. The parts that feel like Metroid, from what I've heard, everyone says it feels like Metroid. It feels like good Metroid. So that's to me, is exciting. Talking characters kind of goes against the nature of the series. I mean, here's the thing. There were a lot of talking characters in Metroid Prime 3. And from what I've heard, the talking characters aren't in there for a lot of it. They're just in there sometimes. Like Metroid Prime 3. Most of the game is still you on your own exploring places in isolation. You might find some people occasionally, you take them back to some kind of camp, and I guess it affects the idea that you're alone on a planet, but it's not like it's the first time they did it, so I mean, it's not, you know, the cherry's been popped 18 years ago, in that sense. And a lot of this is hearsay from someone who's only really played Metroid Prime 1. I'm trying to give it some credit, because hell, it just came out. People are giving it a lot of shit, and it seems like it's kind of like just because, you know, people have these perceptions of a series. And again, I don't want the talking characters in there. I agree. I do feel like it's a little antithetical. But from what I've heard, it's not that big of a problem. I thought the Miles reaction was funny, especially since it's such an awful character that it's almost like, it's almost parody. That's the first character you meet. The tutorial guy. It's almost funny how awful that is. But I knew it wasn't going to be in there for, like, it's not going to be, he's not going to be with you every second of the game. I would have been, like, fucking shocked if that was the case. What did I pop Metroid's cherry? Dude, you see them? They look like fucking little cherries. You just put them in chocolate, eat them for Christmas. Delicious. The open world isn't the worst part. It's the multiple load screens between open worlds and dungeons. Interesting. There's other small complaints, but otherwise it's good. Yeah, you haven't been talking about it much. I hope it's enjoyable. Or, but it leans towards the MP3 infusion direction, I feel, where it feels more linear. I've heard that too. A big thing I've heard a comparison to is it might be like Fusion, where it's like you got these sections, which could be good, could be bad. I mean, a part of it is the exploration. It can be very confusing. Metroid Prime 1, you can feel fucking lost. But that is a little bit of the part of Metroid. Part of the Metroid I enjoy is, I'm like, I don't know where the fuck to go. Which is not good in a stream sense, but in a general sense. I like it when I play Metroid 1, and I'm just, like, aimlessly going somewhere. Kind of a thing. Where is this chest? Alright, why am I chasing down these chests? They don't matter. But I feel like since I can see them, I should go for them. Oh, that's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, desert reminds me of the sea in Wind Maker. But a bit less fun. I see. I imagine there's just mainly a couple central areas, and then an relatively empty open world. I don't know if there's small outlets within that as well. I kind of figured it would mostly just be the main sections and that's it, but... want to get around to it after playing 2 more Prime games and Metroid Prime Hunters. So give it like 3 years, 4 years, I don't know. Maybe sooner, I don't know. I might play them more quickly than that, but... And I know the YouTube chat's not there. It wasn't working before stream started. I have to take a look. They might have changed something about pop-out chat to where I can't just pop it out. I have to be logged in. Goddamn Twitch and YouTube and changing things. Funny thing about streams is YouTube's always changing stuff. You know that? They're always fucking around. Yeah, and wet them, dude. I love how there's bomber moblins. This isn't an archetype that was in the game previously. Now they've invented a new kind of character. I think that's great. Nope. Like, you could have seen like a bomber moblin in the game. That would have been a good enemy. That would have been a good enemy type. Good variation. I guess they had like some of the guys who were like, they were mining and they just had like shit in their backpacks. Who we got? We got Agreston. The Aggro Cragston, dude. Why not? Is this gonna do anything? Kinda, actually, yeah, we have a unique thing for a Calamito. Or maybe not, never mind. Do you have it? Guts. Dude, I would have done so fucking well at like Guts as a kid. Are there any more like... They used to have a lot of game shows for children. Like on Nickelodeon. I feel like they don't have those anymore. And how many of them were like physical? Where nowadays it's all like, can you solve this? It's like fucking game shows, but like riddle game shows, not physical activity ones, like Guts where you get to do stuff. We gotta get kids back into shape, man. We gotta be making them do like arbitrary difficult shit. Hole in the wall. Is that for kids? Is it still airing? What channel is it on? I mean, there's plenty for adults. I mean, you got like Ninja Warrior or whatever. Although that's almost a little extreme, but versus ordinary people. I guess ordinary people can do Ninja Warrior and all that. Yo, that tree just fucking died. I thought it was gonna be Yiga. It's not, but I was like, I thought it was a Blade Master. There's a hole in the wall. La 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 la. There's a hole in the wall. Don't stick anything in it. That would be bad. I don't know if any kids get the game shows anymore. That was my main point, because I talked about kid game shows the other day. Even in my era, which it was fading by then. I was like, it was fun to have like live action kid game shows or whatever. What do kids watch these days? I mean, I feel like it's decaying. I feel like there used to be a lot more variety. I recall seeing like, here's a description of Cartoon Network, and for every day for a month it was only Teen Titans Go, and maybe like one day a week for a 3-hour block with Steven Universe, and every other hour of every day for a month was Teen Titans Go. It's like, is that all they have? Is that does each channel only have one show? Like Nickelodeon, 90% of its revenue was SpongeBob. It's like, I guess that's probably all they show. Do they have other shows? It's like, man, what happened? I wish there was some variety. Extreme right and radical left podcasts is what they want. The real answer is they probably watch a lot of YouTubers. But they still watch shows. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe they don't care. Just like many adults don't watch shows. Because they just have the internet. Cheers reruns. I like Cheers reruns. I watched Cheers reruns as a kid. I guess people... Was that a show that was like on Nick at Night or something? I actually don't know what was on Nick at Night. To be honest. Cheers is great. Cheers is still enjoyable. And then you go to Frasier, and maybe it's as enjoyable, if not more enjoyable. And it's one of those cases where they did a spin-off of a TV show that actually ran as long, if not longer, than the original show, and had its own success. Which is not often that happens, you know? I guess it used to happen more often. The idea of spinning off feels like it's a less common thing. I guess they still did it, though, when you look at, like, Better Call Saul, which is ostensibly a spin-off. Even though it's a completely different show, it is a spin-off of Breaking Bad, so they still do them. Maybe I changed my mind. But like Mork and Mindy, where Robin Williams kind of got a start, was a spin-off of Happy Days. I mean, Law and Order, that doesn't feel the same to me, because it's like it's the same show with the same name. It's like I guess it counts. I guess it counts. That one almost doesn't count in my mind because it feels like there's like, oh, how many variations of Law and Order are there? Versus a show starring different characters. Like maybe you have some characters from the original show and they spin off into their own. Unless that's how it worked. Maybe there were like side characters in the original Law and Order that became main characters in their own show. Maybe that's how it worked. They have crossovers. Well, that's not the same as like this show ended, but they've got a new show about the like Frasier from Cheers, which was one of the residents of the bar and had kind of his own story and stuff going on in Cheers. Once Cheers ended, they were like, let's do a whole show about Frasier. Which is you might think it's an odd choice, but it worked out really well. Or Happy Days, where it's like, here's two very spin-off side characters from the original Happy Days. Give them their own show. Where you spin off from the main show some of the side characters to flesh them out. That used to happen. I feel like that used to happen a lot. Hey, Artie, you're just staring at nothing.
Need my help?
No, you don't. Listen. I'm sure you're joking, but don't apologize. That makes me feel really bad. I don't mean it. I'm trying to elaborate on the point I'm making. The defined differences. I'll shut up. I'll stop. I'm sorry. God damn it. Today's Monday. I'm just going to stream tomorrow. I can't stream on Wednesday, by the way. I'll be at a work event. Because I have a job and I work at a place, and the place where I work has events. And that event that is going to be happening, it will be happening on Wednesday. Which means I will be back on Thursday for the big event. Gaming. The biggest gaming event of the year. And even if people in the office want to watch it, I'm going to say, fuck off. I got shit to do. I'm going to be a loner and not hang out with the people at my office. I'm depressed at the office anyways, it's fine. La la blah blah blah. I'm not even working in that day, so it doesn't matter. I mean, there have been times where there have been like gaming events and they've watched them in the office after work, which is nice. If it's an event I don't care about, it's fun to see them and get some news about games. And hear my people in the office who have such varying different tastes than I do. Someone is like, this game looks like an old game. It's got pixel art. I don't want to play this shit. It's like, man, there really are people who judge a game based on that alone. In the modern era, who don't understand it. Very lovely person, by the way. They're not bad. Zelda, I know you've got like the power of the goddess. I don't think you can just be thrown into the air like 30 feet and land and be fine. Like you're not given godly power of like no fall boots from Portal. Dude, the goddess gave her the heels of fucking, you know, Sapporico. They gotta give cool names for stuff. Like, you know, like I feel like in mythology, it's like, the boots of Jonas, the Quick. With these boots, you can fly wherever, or, you know, the Echolodon's armor. The Helm of Furion. It's like, you gotta have a cool name. You can't just be like, oh, here's a magic helm. You gotta give it some fucking panache, you know? For it to be cool. I guess I'm glad I chose Artie for this one, since Artie's got, like, the lightning. And that's gonna be very beneficial for fighting the fucking lightning witch. La 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 la. Fuck these Gyptos up. Shove my spear inside their mouth till they can't breathe. I do love the fact that you can kind of just use stuff on them. Like some characters just have special attacks that have elements on them, and because the Gyptos work against elements, just the normal attacks of this person work. Where some characters, I guess that's obviously not true, and you're gonna have a tougher time because you're using a character who doesn't have fucking magic powers. Because I don't know, they were born incorrectly. I guess that's any Hylian. Every other race has got elemental powers, and they're like, whatever. Whereas all Hylians are like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just a person. I got like nothing going on, I'm sorry. My life sucks. Fuck my big fucking chungus Hylian life. Yo, do I get one of the things where I can make a base and buy some stuff? No? Oh, okay. Why is there just a single box over here in the middle of fucking nowhere? Wow, didn't need that. That's fine. Oh, it's like the thing in D&D where it's like, do you choose a human person, a normal fucking human? I probably would. I know it's a meme of like, oh, you're so boring, you chose a human? Where these days, everybody chooses some fucking wacko character. It's like, now you're unique because you chose a human. Everyone else is choosing some freak. With 3 legs. And 7 eyeballs. And they're descended from this race of ancients, or I don't know. It's like, I'm just a guy. Name's Bob. It's farmer. Bob the farmer, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I live my life as best as I can. Ooh. Fucking beautiful. What are you doing? What are you... Wait, what the fuck? Holy fuck, lady. You got some anger issues? Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Listen, you don't want to date a lady with lightning powers, because your balls will be zapped. Every time you get out of line. Or maybe you want that, I don't know. I guess Gerudo are like... They have lightning... Well, I guess some of them have lightning powers. I don't know. No human has any magic powers except for, like... Zelda with the goddess powers. Alright, what do you got? Volt fruit? Yeah, I want them all. Rushroom? Yeah, I want them all. Bomb flower? I guess I'll take them all. Glowing cave fish? Give me them. Muddy porgy? Yeah, fucking yes.
Ready for whatever's next.
Ready! I'm ready! Okay, now I can, like, unlock, like, 30 powers for 40 people. Nice. Good thing this isn't timed, because I would be freaking the fuck out right now. Okay. Yo, you got, like... You look much more moth-like. Yo, a moth lady's trying to tell me to submit. Maybe she was into us because we have the power of the light of the goddess on our side. Emphasis on the light part. Moths love lights, dude. Have we ever worked together, Kia and Lightning? This feels like it's a good combo. Oh no, it's just water and lightning. Okay, nothing special. No special team up with these two. No, don't be doing like... Nice. Nice. Beautiful. You'd think that the lightning and water would be a good combo, man. Surely there'd be a cool special attack for it, but I guess not. I guess we're not that lucky, huh? Nope. No. Nope. There we go, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, shock that bitch, dude. Come on, we got this. That mothball eating motherfucker. Beautiful. Oh, dude, it's naked. Oh my god, what happened? Why are we the only ones getting like levels up, dude? Come on, get, like Graston. You want to go over here? Let me guess, nothing special. Yeah, nothing special. That's what I figured. Nobody likes being friends with Artie. Sorry, Artie. I know the fucking dodge. Don't tell me, game. It's the yo. You good, man? You stupid? All right, one more time. I hear "shall never prevail." I don't hear the first part, so I have no idea what the hell you're saying, Artie. I suppose it's very impactful and important, but I'll trust you on that. Artie's cool. I do like Artie. With her very, very sad-looking eye makeup that makes her look downtrodden all the time. Might just be her eyes, too, but... they're very downturned. Not bad. Was that was that the fucking moth lady again? Again, I feel bad about the moth lady if the moth lady is like sentient. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm fighting just some rando. This is a person who's alive. It's got fucking powers of speech. And that's not cool. Oh god, I'm trying to flurry rush, dude. This is difficult. Nope. I'm just bad at it. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Nope. Get the fuck out of there. Nope, nope, zippity zop, doobity dop. Flippity flop, shut the fuck up and die. Good, good move. Good nuclear blast. I am curious about Metroid Prime 2. I've never played it, and I've heard mixed things about some people saying it's like they love it, or it's one of the ones where it's like is it the hardest? Is it the most enjoyable? Is it the I don't know. I've heard so many different opinions about the game, and I don't remember any of them. Just where it's the notable one. I know how people feel about 3. I'm curious if I'm gonna like it more or less than the previous one. Oh, I was going to say, how did you do that? We just hit you a bunch? I don't know. How dare you? That's different.
It's over. Yes. And yet...
I'm sorry, Calamo.
I should tell you, bud. All of us Koroks get born here in this sacred forest before we go setting off on our own adventures. We travel the lands looking for some place good to put down roots and become trees ourselves. Once we do, a new forest will start forming around us. That's how the circle of life keeps on spinning.
He's going to learn the value of staying home, and he's going to plant his seed here.
The Rito said it was that construct. Another victim claimed by its hand. Yes. It was clear even from afar. That gloom belongs to none other than Ganondorf. Unless we can stop this evil at its source, all of Hyrule will be met with the same cruel fate we've witnessed here.
we must never let that come to pass.
We finally laid the archfiends to rest. In my view, the time has come to topple their king once and for all.
Is that so?
With me, everyone. We make for Hyrule Castle.
Well, shit. We might only have like 1 or 2 story missions left. I think. Maybe 3. I'm probably not gonna do it this stream, but I could probably do it next stream. It's actually just 1 more. I don't even realize it. Again, I don't know anyone who's played this game. I don't know anyone who's beaten this game, so nobody knows. Nobody knows. Ooh, Sky. Oh. Oh, more quests. Just what we needed. Metroid and Kirby get in the way of me beating it. It's not too much further than you. 1 or 2 missions ahead. Oh, so you haven't beaten it either. I see. But you're still managing to outpace me in my shititude. I see. Basive.
This is great.
So nobody knows how it ends. It could be terrible. Could be awful. Oh, nice. Finally, dude. You're learning. I'm sure it'll be fine. What do you mean? I played it like last week. I did it last week, then I did Kirby, and then it was weekend. Now it's Monday of the next week, and then I'm continuing.
I'm making good progress.
It's only the other day. It's not like an insane amount of time has been by.
I still haven't matched my father's strength.
I mean, I didn't play it twice last week. I only played it once last week, but still.
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. What a phrase. Anything else I can fucking upgrade? Average 2 sessions, depending, yes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 each for 2 games, so 4 hours a week per game. And sometimes an extra if it's Monday if I'm not doing a Mario. And that it's inconsistent because there might be a time when I'm not on streaming that day. Bravest Warriors, which is always a possibility. And I probably should be focusing on my strong characters now. Like, just due to the fact that, like... that I'm pretty sure I need, like, a decently strong level to keep up with this. Again, the only reason I'm as far in this game as I am anyways is because I'm actively trying to do the side quests on my own, off-stream. When I'm not, you know, when they don't come up on stream. Because I'm an industrious man. I tend to do that. Like, if I can manage it, if I actually even have the time, I might spend some time just, like, fucking around off-stream doing, like, oh, let me tidy up the missions here. Let me do some of the stuff I missed. Let me replay Kirby levels that I didn't get everything in. Shit like that. Oh, this music. I love this music. I don't know why I love this music, but I do. Yeah, and I'm probably going to focus on an actual group of enemies now. Or... instead of doing what I've been doing so far and diversifying, I want to be strong. I'll probably just, like, engage with. But yeah, I'm assuming there's a fuck ton of post-game in this game. Which would make sense. There's always a lot of replayability and extra challenging content in the Hyrule Warriors game, from my understanding. So it would make sense. I like this song. It is one of the reasons I don't mind playing games at launch. I mean, there's a worse thing, because you give people time to play games if you don't play them at launch. But also, because I have fucking a slow pace at playing games, which is probably a bad thing, it takes fucking forever for me to beat stuff. It depends on the game, of course. If it's a single-player story game, maybe it's not a bad idea. But still, oftentimes people can beat a game within, like, a week. Or you just do, like, a 10-hour session one day, and it's like, oh, fuck. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. It's got good music. Really good music. I really like a lot of the melodies in Tears and Breath of the Wild. They're good. When you have melodic tracks, they're just excellent. And they all have different weird feelings to them. I think Hateno's music always just feels nostalgic and sad. Maybe why I don't like that town as much. Not that I don't like it, but it's a little small. But it always has this weirdly nostalgic, slow, sleepy feeling. It's the kind of music you'd hear like in Kiki, his delivery service. And it would make you nostalgic for a country you never lived in the summertime when nothing's going on and you're a kid. You know, it's that weird feeling. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's Terrytown, isn't it? Which is excellent. You know, they had the... I'm trying to think. God, I don't know. Aerodactyl. That's not this guy's name. What is this guy called? Flying fucker. Listen, if you're in the air and you're fucking hurting people and you're a flying fucker. That's what you are. Get used to it, okay? I'm calling a spade a spade. Calling stuff... Dude, it's a UAP. I guess UAPs could be a living thing. Would it count if you see some unidentified aerial phenomena? Which is what UAP stands for. But you know it's alive. You can tell that it's clearly like a organic thing. Is it still UAP? I guess so. I mean, I guess they changed it from unidentified flying object to unidentified aerial phenomena to open the doors of what it could be. So inherently, I guess, even if you know it's a living thing, you just don't know what it is, maybe it still counts as a UAP. I don't know if that goes against the spirit of the term. I don't know. It depends on how you define it. I don't even know when the term officially changed. There's a lot of smarmy people who would be very upset at you for still calling it UFOs when the new term UAP is way better. But and maybe to not evoke the classic idea of the flying saucer or the cigarillo-shaped, you know, design for a UFO, which is classic and makes it very silly. When you say UFO, people do think of something a little silly, right? So maybe if you call it something like a UAP, maybe they'll be like, what is that? Oh, unidentified aerial phenomena. It's kind of, you know... And hopefully they don't put together the idea that, oh, fuck, they're talking about aliens. Are you muted there? Oh. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Yeah, defeat this living thing of fire. Can I just, like, pour water on it? Please? Not that I'm an expert on aliens or anything like that. But I dabble. I like mysterious creatures, and I remember I had an idea about a game about a cryptozoologist. I had some lore written out too. I was like, oh, this would be a good idea. I like cryptozoology. I like all these weird little folktales and stories and such, and it would have been a fun idea. Didn't go anywhere with it. Maybe there's notes of that taken somewhere. I remember I used to get really good ideas when I was working at Willie's. Because I would be like frying chips, which is a shitty job. You have to stand there for like 45 minutes to an hour, slowly putting in, you know, a small amount of cut up tortillas in the fryer to make tortilla chips. They're good tortilla chips. You salt them, whatever. It's rough and it's dangerous because you can't just put them in there. You have to stir them with fucking tongs, so they don't clump together and stick. So you actually have tortilla chips and not just one giant, like, thick layer of fried tortilla that's all soft and wet in the middle. We made them fresh, though. We made them fresh every day. You can count on that fucking fact. So they weren't just... We didn't just buy them out of a fucking bag or something. You get a lot of fryer burns that way, which sucked. Because, I mean, you have to try to be careful, but you have to be quick. You want to make them in time for store opening, right? And that can be tedious and time-consuming. So you want to be a little quick about it, and you can get fryer burns if you go too quickly. And you scoop fucking oil over your arms, which has happened. Very painful, as you can imagine. But the point when I'm doing that, because it's such a long process, you have my headphones and whatever, either I'm listening to a podcast or doing whatever, it's one of those long, tedious tasks where your brain just wanders, your mind just wanders a bit, and you just come up with stories or ideas, and it's like, man, why can't I have any of these ideas anywhere else? It's the idea of like the shower thought kind of a deal. It'd always be like a story or a concept or something. And I remember having some good ones in the midst of my chip frying haze. My oil, you know, fantasies. God, oil fantasies, very different. That's if you buy the big bottle of lube on Amazon. The barrel. I think you literally can buy like a barrel sized, or like a warehouse crate sized in case you need it. Like 8,000 liters worth. It's like, okay, I guess some people need that. I don't know. Companies. Oh, what am I? God damn it! Sorry, I switched, not knowing who is where. But that was one of them. I remember the cryptozoologist, and it was about, because I find cryptozoology fascinating. The shit like Bigfoot, shit like the Jersey Devil. Other cryptids are available. Nessie, which is a complete fallacy, complete fake. Like, even the guys who did the original hoax are like, yeah, it was a hoax. And, no, and everyone are still like, Nessie might be real. No, Nessie's fucking fake. Nessie's not real. Sorry. Listen, I love cryptids, but I don't necessarily believe in them. I never have. Every now and then you feel the ex-Halo team's influence in Prime 4. You know, I've still never played Halo. I was going to stream Halo 1. Maybe at some point I will. I have it on the Xbox OG. Not even like the collection. I think I actually will enjoy it more on the original. It'll be a different experience. Really get the Halo experience there. I know it's a story-based shooter. I don't know if it's the visuals or if it's going to be the level design that influences it, but I guess I won't really get that because I've not really played much of Halo. I think I got like Halo ODST and played like 3 minutes of it and never played anymore. Sorry, Halo ODST. I think you were enjoyable. I just didn't play you. I got lost at the start. It's a lot of games where I played on the Xbox 360 and I didn't get very far. And that was that's it. I didn't get very far. That was it. Kind of fucked it. Do I want to do one more battle? And if so, which one? Let's do this.
Time to rest my wings.
I'm curious now, though, what that statement even means, but hopefully it's in a good way. Yeah, get some steak. I'm excited. I mean, again, I think it'll be good. I can think every game this day and age just gets fuck ton of hate. God, Artie, you got so much hair. Some of the pieces, what, set pieces? I mean, the game looks visually stunning. That's the one thing I hear from anybody who's played it. Especially if you have HDR turned on. If you even have an HD compatible whatever. That it's very pretty. Textures are gorgeous, lighting's gorgeous. Just architecture gorgeous. It's very exciting for me. Not that visuals are everything. I definitely don't think that, but I do think it's nice that it looks good. Can you fucking, like, get lost, idiot, on the high tower over here? Why am I even wasting my time on this guy? I have 5 minutes to fight a moblin, and I'm too busy fucking around with this guy. How do you fucking... There we go. It's like, change my target. I do agree hate is overblown. I'm not topping my Metroid tier list too far, but the flaws are annoying and could have been avoided. So not a 10 and 10, but like a 9-10 down to a 8-10. I've heard some people say it might be their second favorite. And maybe that's not true, but I mean, like, for example, I think a lot of people seem to think it's probably better than Metroid 3, Prime 3. It depends whether you like Metroid Prime 2 or not. A lot of people have Metroid Prime 1 as their favorite, and that's probably fair. So I'm curious where it's going to land on different people's lists, depending on who plays it, and what the rankings are. Here's the thing, even if it's not like the perfect Metroid game, maybe it'll be good for me as someone who likes Zelda, and they're similar series anyways. Maybe I'll dislike the parts that are more like Zelda, and more like, who knows, I might just like it because it's good. You want to dig out your Joy-Con covers? Oh, you're playing with Joy-Cons? Are you using mouse mode? Which I hear is, again, a very good mode and works very well. And then you can also just pick it up and play it without mouse if you so choose, because it's beautiful like that. Gorgeous system. I would play with mouse mode. I've heard it's actually really good. People who are like, oh, I don't know about this, and then they try it and they're like, wow. No, actually, they're right. They're really good. You can do both. The beauty of it is you can do both. As I do sit at a desk with my Switch often. Since my Switch is plugged into my monitor at my computer, if I play my Switch 2, it's going to be at my either handheld mode or at my desk. I probably might end up playing it mouse mode, and I'll probably enjoy it. This is a Pro Controller. Fair enough. I've got my covers, because I've used them for things. Like the fucking Welcome Tour. Which I still haven't done everything in, by the way. I didn't even show up everything on the stream. There was an area that I missed. Occasionally, I come back to Welcome Tour to do random mini games and try to play more of it. There's a decent amount of content in there, oddly enough. Some of it's actually kind of fucking hard, and I'm never gonna do them ever. I use it mostly for when I have to use mouse mode, because that's the biggest appeal for those. I don't care about the straps for other things. I guess they're useful for mobile, for like shit like that, but I tend to use them for if there's a mouse mode. So like Mario Paint, I was whipping those buddies out, or using the DK Artist Studio. Other random moments where, you know, you could use it without that and still have mice, but it doesn't feel as good. It kind of like smoothens out the experience. The little interface bits feel kind of bad in my palm. I mean, they're kind of there so that if you're going to use the Joy-Cons, you have those attached. That is what they're designed to smooth all those things over. It's meant so that if you're going to give someone a Joy-Con, give them the one half. But if you're going to, you might as well use the straps. They're there for comfort, to improve the experience. It's not like they're necessary. So give him a whirl. Give him a whirl. Give him a. The only weird thing about them is like, where do you store them? Like, I just put them on my shelf. Like, it's not like a controller where you can put them in a dock or have like a plugged in. It's just random tiny bits of plastic, very selectively sized to fit a very specific form of controlling. You can't just, like, I don't know, tuck them in the back of the dock or something. That would be nice if it came with like a little pocket in the back of the dock that you can slip them in. You know? Just slip it in there.
I strive for all who call these lands
Just in a convenient fashion to keep everything together. Since it comes with the system, it's not like it's a Pro Controller. It came with it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Got a lot of extra missions. I'll probably be doing all these off stream.
Looking forward to trying this.
And next stream, I'll probably try and see if I can't beat this game. As I think I might be close enough. Based on what I've read and seen. And then not touch the post-game ever. Because I'll have gotten my money's worth and I'll be moving on to other games. But that was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, which is a very fun game that I enjoy. And the audio is fucked again. I don't know why that happens. It'll be good. I enjoyed it. I enjoy. Because if it's not fun, why bother? Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a good night. I should be back tomorrow with, I guess, Air Ride? Yeah, I guess Air Ride. I'll keep playing Air Ride. And once I beat Hyrule Warriors, then I'll move on to the other game that I want to play more of. And just chill to the end of the year. I don't think I have much of a big game to play in December, to be honest. So random stuff. I'll be playing random games as I have chances to. Maybe not Air Ride every day, but I'll beat story mode once, and then I'll just periodically play Air Ride. But yeah, it's thanks. Have a good night, everybody. Get some sleep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.